So we are now in the positive cultural impact of tourism. And there are two types of positive cultural impact of tourism: the intercultural communication and the renaissance of native culture. First, we have the intercultural communication. So what is intercultural communication? So, intercultural communication in the positive cultural impact of tourism refers to the interaction and exchange of information between people from different cultural backgrounds in the context of tourism. It plays a crucial role in enhancing the cultural experience for both tourists and local communities. Furthermore, intercultural communication is a key driver of positive cultural impacts in tourism because it promotes cultural understanding, respect, and appreciation, while also contributing to economic development and the preservation of local traditions. In the Philippines, intercultural communication in the context of tourism has led to positive cultural impacts. And here are some examples. Number one, cultural shows and performances. So tourists often attend traditional cultural shows featuring dances, music, and rituals from various regions of the Philippines. During and after these performances, there is intercultural communication as performers explain the significance of the dances and interact with the audience, fostering an understanding of local culture. Second, local tour guides. Indigenous communities and local guides provide insights into their culture during tours. Tourists engage in conversations with these guides, learning about the customs, history, and traditions of the area they are visiting. Third, food experiences. Filipinos are known for their diverse and flavorful cuisine. When tourists visit local restaurants, street food vendors, or participate in cooking classes, they often have conversations with locals about the ingredients, cooking techniques, and cultural significance of the dishes they are trying. The fourth one is the artisan workshops. Many tourists visit communities known for traditional crafts such as weaving, pottery, and wood carving. Interacting with local artisans allows for discussions about their artistic processes and the cultural symbolism behind their creations. Fifth, we have the festivals and celebrations. The Philippines is famous for its festivals, and during these events, there is extensive intercultural communication. Locals and tourists come together to celebrate and participate in parades, dances, and other cultural activities. So these examples illustrate how intercultural communication in the Philippine tourism enhances the cultural experiences for tourists by providing opportunities to learn, engage, and connect with the local culture, ultimately leading to a positive cultural impact. Next, we have the renaissance of native culture. The renaissance of native culture in the positive cultural impact of tourism refers to how tourism can play a role in the revitalization and promotion of indigenous or native cultures. When managed responsibly, tourism can have several positive effects on native cultures. Number one, cultural exchange. Tourism can facilitate cultural exchange where visitors and locals learn from each other, fostering mutual respect and understanding. Second, economic opportunities. Tourism can provide economic opportunities for indigenous communities through the sale of traditional crafts, performances, and cultural experiences. Third, preservation of traditions. The demand for authentic cultural experiences can incentivize the preservation of traditional practices, languages, and rituals. Fourth, education. Tourism can be an educational tool raising awareness about the history, customs, and challenges faced by native cultures. Fifth, empowerment. Indigenous communities can regain a sense of pride and self-empowerment by showcasing their cultural heritage to the world. However, it's essential that tourism is managed in a sustainable and culturally sensitive manner to prevent negative impacts such as cultural commodification, loss of authenticity, and environmental harm. Responsible and ethical tourism practices are crucial to ensure that the renaissance of native culture through tourism remains positive and mutually beneficial. In the Philippines, there are several examples of renaissance of native culture through tourism that have had a positive cultural impact. The first one, we have cultural festivals. The Philippines is known for its vibrant festivals that celebrate indigenous traditions. Events like the Panagbenga Festival in Baguio, the Kadayawan Festival in Davao, and the Pahiyas Festival in Lukban showcase native cultures, dances, and rituals. So these festivals not only attract tourists but also encourage the preservation and continuation of indigenous customs. Second, tribal villages. In various parts of the Philippines, tribal communities such as the Igorots in the Cordillera region offer cultural tours and experiences. Visitors can learn about traditional farming methods, indigenous craftsmanship, and partake in rituals. So these interactions provide income to these communities and promote their cultural heritage. Third, handicrafts and indigenous art. Indigenous communities in the Philippines produce a wide range of traditional handicrafts and artwork. So tourists can purchase items like woven fabrics, pottery, and wood carvings, directly supporting native artisans and helping keep their crafts alive. The fourth one, we have the indigenous cuisine. Local and indigenous food is a significant part of Filipino culture. Tourists can explore and savor traditional dishes like adobo, sinigang, and various regional delicacies. This is not only contributes to the local economy, but also highlights the significance of food in native culture. Fifth, cultural workshops. Some destinations in the Philippines offer cultural workshops where tourists can learn traditional dances, music, and crafts. So these workshops contribute to cultural exchange and awareness. So, by integrating native culture in tourism experiences, the Philippines has been able to promote and preserve its rich cultural heritage while providing economic opportunities for indigenous communities. It's important that these interactions are conducted in a way that respects and benefits the native cultures and their environments. So that was the two types of positive cultural impact of tourism. So next topic, which is the negative cultural impacts of tourism, will be reported by our next reporter, Princess.